So it is early in the morning. I'm at the Fontana Speedway, California Speedway, Auto Club Speedway, whatever you call it. And I'm in the beautiful city of Fontana, California, hard by the steelworks here. The usual rigmarole obtains for the last 4 or 5 years. I get here, other people are inside, and the area that I need to get into is locked. So we've called maintenance to get that gentleman here, and when he comes, I'll give you another update. Welcome, 20th and last 2021 California Festival of Speed. So I am right now standing in the announcer's booth here at Fontana. There is one advantage to the announcer's booth is that you have very, very panoramic views. It's a beautiful spot to be in. The major disadvantages is that essentially you're in solitary confinement. Here is how the modern announcer works with his gear on the desk there. And by solitary confinement, what I mean is I am the only person in this booth, and I announce into the microphone, and I cannot hear a single thing other than the sound of my own voice. I have to call people down at the track and ask them, can they hear me? And is my voice carrying well enough to get the communication across? I've done that. Mr. Tom Brown, who I've done this with for a number of years, is right on the spot. Okay, be back to you in a few moments. I have a few more announcements to make. By the way, I forgot to add that we have what's called today a hot mic. And that hot mic means that every time it's plugged in, it's hot. So if I have an innocent conversation and the mic is plugged in, the whole track hears it. So I have to remember to unplug it every time I use it as the official track announcer. That may be, I don't know if you can use that, will that be backwards? But anyhow, it's just adding to the spice. That's what volunteers go through, folks. First drivers on course Saturday morning. With the Green Driver Education Group on track now, it's worth mentioning to the rest of the Porsche Club membership here that you too can get some track time in if you wish to participate in things like driver education, a little elevation, a little step up to normal autocrossing, but you can get out there and participate. There are some requirements. Check with your local PCA region and see what they are and get out there and enjoy driving that car. As I say that, the entry level, I suppose, of speed events is out in the middle of the course. That is our Autocross. They're out there running around looking like they're having a great time. So if you don't care to do the driver education while you're here today, go over and give that Autocross a try. That is a very enjoyable way to enjoy your car the way it was meant to be driven.
Mira, mira, mira. Oh, what is this event called? This is track two.
Okay, it's the end of the first day here at California Festival of Speed. I've just come down from the tower elevator. There are 4 floors. They're not really evenly spaced for. The number 4 floor where the TV multimedia room that I'm located in, it's pretty high up in the stands. Maybe I'll go up there tomorrow and give you a look outward. But end of the day, and yours truly is pretty tired. Got up early this morning and I am ready to head to the hotel and get a little shut-eye. So we did it. We got through the first day, no very big mishaps, a few faux pas from pronunciations and things like that, but we did it. We done it. Time to hop into the little 911 Cabriolet here and head home. Second day of the, there goes the freight train, bound for who knows where. Second day of the 2021 California Festival of Speed. They said it couldn't happen, and indeed it's happening. We're doing it, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to, before I head up to the announcer's booth, I'm going to walk out on the track here. Something odd about a racetrack with no race cars on it. It's almost a haunted feel. How about if I said that? As we look up here, this is the start-finish flag station, and I'm right in line with Victory Circle here at the raceway, and we'll circle around. You can see there is nobody in the stands, so it is a little bit odd. It's appropriate. It is Halloween. Let's see if I can get you a shot up there. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. I'm going to flip you sideways for a second. Hope that doesn't give you a headache. But that's my spot up there in the announcer's booth. That is where I do what I do for about the next 8 hours, perhaps for the last time. We'll see about that. But last day, Sunday.
At the twilight's last gleaming, those broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Checkered flag falls on our green EE group. Checkered flag has come down, signal the end of the EE green group. First time on track this morning. Five-minute board going for our first club race of the day. 5-minute board going up at that 10:35 scheduled spark. Let's talk about our sponsors. We've got a moment here to talk about our sponsors. Porsche Ontario, Porsche Riverside, and the Porsche North American Motorsports Group. Porsche Ontario, Porsche Riverside, both Walters Automotive Companies. Vision Motorsports, Bali Motorsports, Dr. Color Chip, SK Driving, Gear Tie, MCS, Motion Control Systems, Pelican Parts, the Internet Porsche parts supplier, GMG, Global Motorsports Group, and Haggerty's Insurance for your specialty or vintage Porsche. Again, 5 minutes away from that scheduled first club racing start. I can see the pace car pulling onto the field for the first club race start. Pace car is pulling onto the field at the southern end of the racetrack. The teams will form up behind the pace car, two lines, two files behind the pace car. We use what's called a splitter at this start. That is, there is a person that's standing there, make sure those cars come out, form into two rows. They will be taking a rolling start, so we'll keep a close eye on start finish to see if they're released on that first formation lap. Our club racers are taking to the track. Club racers are taking to the track, and they're aligning, getting set up to follow that pace car around for the first lap. This will be our first club racers sprint race of the day. First club racers sprint of the day. They are taking to the track. Group is being held. We have two lines of cars, and green, green, green. We go green. We have racing. Let it roar. That's it. The 2021 California Festival of Speed is over. At least my part in it. There's still some cleanup on track to do. Thought I'd pan around here and show you the room that I work in, the announcer's booth. I'm the only person in here. I get the best view in the house. There's no doubt about it. We'll walk down and show you the desk that I work at. There it is down there. Now, that desk I can hook up to power and get on the internet and get updates from the cars with transponders on them and keep up to date with their position on track and the times that they're turning. And I have a radio that connects me with race control, so I can also coordinate with that and give announcements that are appropriate to things that are happening out on track. Very great weekend, very great weekend. I have to say, I do enjoy it so much. Is it the last California Festival of Speed? Is Fontana Raceway going to be torn down, closed, or so drastically altered that it won't be possible in future times to have a Festival of Speed? I'll turn around now so you can pan over my shoulder and see the view that I get out there. And the answer to that is just maybe. It might be. But we'll see. Future days. Let's get a better panoramic view of my station and the racetrack. And now I'm getting into the car and driving the 2 hours, hopefully an hour and a half. We'll see about Halloween traffic back home to San Diego and Mrs. Maxine T. Cooper. So have a great one. Have a wonderful, hope you have had a wonderful Halloween by the time you see this, and let's hope there are future California festivals of speed. Bye for now.